The mystery, which is the love that we call God, is with you all. Thanks be to all that is holy. On behalf of Holy Cross Lutheran Church, welcome. Holy Cross is an inclusive community which is progressive in approach and Christ-like in action. My name is Dawn Hutchings, and I am privileged to serve as the pastor at Holy Cross. Thank you for joining our worship as we celebrate the life and witness of St. Francis of Assisi. Our order of service can be downloaded from our website, holycrosslutheran.ca. The season of creation concludes today with the commemoration of St. Francis of Assisi. Our prayers and our readings reflect the spirit of this renowned, radical peacemaker who drew inspiration from creation itself, so that he could be the kind of love which inspires peace through justice in the world. So let us prepare for worship with music from our musician Marnie Curran, whose prelude, Prayer for Gentleness to All Creatures by Donald Ford, accompanies some beautiful images captured by Andrew Slanetsky. As always, we worship as we live in the presence of the mystery which is beyond the beyond and beyond that also, our lover, beloved, and love itself. Thanks be to all that is holy. As Francis taught, let us learn to love God in all things, all the beautiful things and all the not so beautiful things. Let us embrace God in all things. Let us begin by opening ourselves to the one in whom we live and move and have our being, our lover, beloved, and love itself. Amen. prayer attributed to Saint Francis. Dear God, please reveal to us your sublime beauty that is everywhere, 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 so that we will never again feel frightened. My divine love, my love, please let us touch your face. Amen. Dear God, please reveal to us your sublime beauty that is everywhere, 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 so that we will never again feel frightened. My divine love, my love, please let us touch your face. Amen.
The Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 6, verses 25 to 29. Jesus said, "That is why I tell you not to worry about your livelihood, what you are to eat or drink or use for clothing. Isn't life more than just food? Isn't the body more than just clothes? Look at the birds of the sky. They do not sow or reap. They gather nothing into barns, yet our God in heaven feeds them. Aren't you more important than they? Which of you, by worrying, can add a moment to your lifespan? And why be anxious about clothing? Learn a lesson from the way the wildflowers grow. They don't work, they don't spin. Yet I tell you, not even Solomon in full splendor was arrayed like one of these. If God can clothe in such splendor the grasses of the field, which bloom today and are thrown on the fire tomorrow, won't God do so much more for you, you who have so little faith?"
In the spirit of St. Francis, I bid you peace. To celebrate the feast of St. Francis, I just had to come out here into the beauty of creation. Just look around. Isn't this spectacular? Let's take a moment to focus our attention on these beautiful flowers. Yes, I am well aware that these flowers are blooming weeds, but aren't they simply beautiful? Take a good look. In this spectacular season of autumn, weeds are everywhere. You can't go for a walk or drive in the country without being confronted by the existence of weeds. Weeds flowering and seeding so that next year more and more weeds will sprout up. Creation is alive with the miracle of weeds. Out here in the magnificence of it all, I am reminded of the words of St. Francis, who wrote, "I think God might be a little bit prejudiced. For once, God asked me to join God on a walk through this world, and we gazed into every heart on this earth, and I noticed God lingered a bit longer before any face that was weeping, and before any eyes that were laughing. And sometimes when we passed a soul in worship, God would kneel down. I have come to learn God adores God's creation." I hope that we all learn, as Francis did, that the Creator of all that is simply adores creation. I do hope that we all learn that the Creator of all that is simply adores creation. As a splendid miracle yourself, I hope that when you looked into the mirror this morning, you recognized yourself as a beautiful miracle of creation, which you are. Perhaps you may have looked into the mirror and seen yourself not as a beautiful flower. Maybe when you look in a mirror, you are tempted to dismiss yourself as just an ordinary weed. Well, we can't all be lilies of the field. What a dull place the world would be if we were all just lilies flapping around in the breeze. Each of us, like these amazing flowering weeds, each one of us has our own particular beauty to bring to the miracle which we call creation. Weeds, lilies, chrysanthemums, goldenrod, roses, delphiniums, or these wildflowers, each and every one have their own particular beauty. Their individual existence is a miracle in and of itself. Collectively, they sway back and forth in the fields as testament to the miracle that creation exists at all. Billions and billions of years of ever-evolving particles to create just one variety. And so far, catalogers of plants tell us that there are more than 500,000 varieties. 500,000 varieties of flowering beauties. Look at the birds in the sky, from the lowly crow to the much maligned Canada goose, to the magnificent eagle and the beautiful, beautiful, delicate blue jay. They are each and every one miracles. Now close your eyes, if you will, and remember your own face in the mirror this morning. A little tired, perhaps, slightly haggard, or ravishingly, excitingly beautiful. That face of yours is a miracle. There's not another one like you, not another one in all the world. Some are similar, perhaps, in the way that flowers and birds resemble one another. But there's no one out there like you. You are a unique miracle. Take a long, deep breath and soak in the truth of your splendor. For as beautiful as these flowers are and these woods are, and as exquisite as a bird in flight is, as lavish as our Creator has been adorning creation, we humans are unique miracles. We humans are endowed by our Creator with adornments which don't just bloom today and are gone tomorrow, for we are capable of such great goodness, such wonderful creativity, even as we are capable of doing immense harm. Just think for a moment about the multitudinous miracles of life on this miraculous planet upon which we are blessed to live. This sacred earth, teeming with life and beauty, is a miracle beyond comprehension. The vastness of blessings with which we are surrounded overwhelms the challenges life brings our way. We are blessed with riches beyond the wildest dreams of our ancestors. The earth lavishes her inhabitants with more than enough to satisfy our needs. Our cups are overflowing with blessings. The extravagance of our Creator cannot be captured in words or even by our greed. As much as we concern ourselves with storing up the bounty of the earth, creation continues to confound us with miracles. Beauty, the kind of beauty which calls forth the love out of which each and every one of us was created. For God is love, and in the words of Julian Norwich, we are not just made by God, we are made of God. The love which is divinity lives in, with, through, and beyond us. That miraculous, unique face you see in the mirror every morning is made of love, to be love. That same love, which is divinity, constantly allures us to be the love we are created to be, so that each one of us can blossom into love in the world. We are called to be like weeds, growing love here, there, and everywhere. St. Francis is famous for many things, but of all the words ever written by or about Francis, which rings true to me here in the midst of so many blessed miracles, is the question Francis asked of himself over and over again. Am I being loving enough with what I have? Am I? Are you being loving enough with what you have, with all of what you have? Our Maker has sown the seeds of love all over this planet, so much so that the plethora of our blessings goes way beyond our ability to number. Are we being loving enough with all that we have? Are we sowing the seeds of love like the extravagance of our sower, the sower that is the source of everything? St. Francis insisted that it was easy to love God in all that was beautiful. He wrote that the lessons of deeper knowledge instruct us to embrace all things in God. The Apostle Paul described our Maker as the one in whom we live and move and have our being. This means that we are all in divinity, and divinity is in all things. Embracing God, loving God, requires us to see divinity in all things, which means loving creation, all of creation, each and every blessed thing upon the earth, the weeds, the flowers, the insects, the birds, the trees, the sisters and brothers of every tribe and every nation, the good, the bad, and yes, even the ugly, friend and foe alike. This is our calling. This is the promise of the peace we long for. In the spirit of St. Francis, let us bid one another peace. Let us be love in the world. Thanks be to all that is holy.
Holy, unnameable one, cosmic creator, we are grateful for this earth, filled with a diversity of people, animals, birds, reptiles, insects, and an amazing plant life. There are unseen wonders below the surface of the soil we walk upon, myriads of colorful creatures in the seas, mountains, lakes, rivers, and oceans. This is home. This wonderful season of autumn is here. Hints of red, gold, orange, and rust fringe the treetops like jewels. Bales of hay and straw dot the landscape, while orange, white, and green pumpkins of varying sizes decorate porches and balconies. Harvest time is here, at home. When the first spark of light exploded, a great flowing forth of atoms, minerals, and gases emerged. Scientists tell us that millions of explosions filled a growing space. All that is needed for life and growth of the cosmos, with its trillions of galaxies, was in that one spark of light. All people on Earth have been formed from that light, streaming across 13.8 billion years. All of us, and all in the earth, are reflections of your image, Holy One. No one is ever left out of your love energy. We acknowledge that we have overshot our capacity to live with resources here. We have despoiled water, air, and soil in our greed. We live in an attitude of scarcity rather than in the abundance constantly renewing itself. As a result, we have polluted our air, water, and soil, and have begun to decrease your image throughout the extinction of millions of species. We know that we have all the resources and means to turn ourselves around, and remember creation is home, home for all. The energy that created all of this is love. Richard Rohr, Franciscan priest, reminds us that we are all loved. No one is ever left out of this love energy, and that everything belongs. May we take to heart the canticle of St. Francis of Assisi and acknowledge our intimate connections. Praise for Brother Sun who lights up our days. Praise for Sister Moon and stars. Praise for Brother Wind and Sister Water. Praise for Brother Fire and Mother Earth. May we come home as one earth, one people, one love. Amen.
Embracing God, loving God requires us to see divinity in all things, which means loving creation, all of creation, each and every blessed thing which has being upon the earth, the weeds, the flowers, the birds, the trees, our sisters and brothers of every tribe and every nation, the good, the bad, and yes, even the ugly, friend and foe alike. This is our calling. This is the promise of the peace we long for. In the spirit of Francis, let us bid one another peace by being love. Let us be love in the world, in the name and for the sake of the one who is our lover, beloved, and love itself. May all those who long for peace find in you a sacred co-creator, a lover who loves with all that you have, with all that you are. Let it be so among us, dear friends. For now, I bid you peace. Shalom, dear ones. Shalom.
We hope that you have found this broadcast to be of value to you at this time. To continue to offer these, we depend on the support of donors. If you wish to help to keep us going, please donate what feels right for you via Canada Helps to Holy Cross Lutheran Church, Newmarket. Peace be with you.